to Work program here in Anderson is a recent program that we've just started, and it's very important at Anderson because there's lots of plants and bigger job opportunities in Anderson that the bus route doesn't exactly stop at, or we have people working second and third shift and the Anderson bus doesn't get around during those times. So we have help with the county and some other people around Anderson that have come up with this program called Ride to Work Anderson, and it's basically a program where we subsidize the cost, and that way that these folks can get an Uber to and from work, and that way they can make it to work. And it's a 15-week program, and hopefully by the end of that 15-week program they can either be able to afford a car, find a ride with a coworker or a friend, get a moped, somehow be able to have their own transportation to and from work.
And how great do y'all see this? How great is this need that y'all identified?
It's one of the primary barriers to employment in Anderson. As Elizabeth has said, many of the employers that are hiring in large numbers are in places that either the bus does not go at all, or they have to work at times that the bus system in Anderson cannot provide for them to get to work. So we really feel like that this is a way of not only helping the individual gain greater self-sufficiency, but also helping the whole economy of the Anderson area. As we all know, employers are in high need of workers right now. And if we can help assist with that, we feel like it's to the benefit of the entire community. We are very grateful for the partnership that we've been able to form with Anderson County and the funds that they've been able to secure to help support the program as well. The idea of the program, though, is not only that we would assist them with the actual ride to work, but that we would also build a relationship with the folks who are in the program. They would get mentoring, supportive counseling, and we could help them access other resources or services that they may need to make employability more stable for them. And they have to work with Elizabeth on a budget plan for how in 3 months they're going to achieve that ability to arrange their own transportation. Ultimately, I think we'd like to build a group of mentors that could be assigned to each of the participants in the program that would check in with these folks on a regular basis. Again, just to provide that support.
So y'all will vet these people. You kind of be an application process and decide where the needs are greatest. Is that?
Yes, so the application is on our website. It's on southmainmercy.org. If you click the Ride to Work link, there are 4 tabs that you would need to fill out to apply for the program. Number 1 would be the application. Number 2 would be your action and budget plan. And then there's rider rules and a waiver. And as soon as those are 4 submitted, they get emailed to me. I go through the application. We do a background check. That's not saying that just because you have a background you don't apply for the program. We just have to, since we're putting people in Uber, we just have to be careful with who we're putting in Uber. So as soon as those 4 things are done and your background comes back, I'll reach out to you and let you know if you are approved for the program or if you're on a waiting list or if there's something that we need to do so that you can get into the program.
Right. And we do ask that people, excuse me, have already secured employment before they apply for the program, and that they have a working cell phone so that the ride share can be arranged through that. We hope that at least after 2 weeks of employment, they are able to contribute $5 a day towards the ride, which we will collect from them, and then we subsidize the remaining cost of the rides.
So we currently have 4 people working in the program. 1 is currently at Maragon, 1 is Meg Laughlin on Pyramid Road. We have 1 working in Piedmont, and then we have 1 working at a local hotel. So the 2 that have been in the program the longest, about a month and a half, 1 has already saved up just enough to pay for a car. He's saving up so that he can pay for his insurance and some other things. And like Kurt said, we work very closely with them. I'm on the phone with them, if not daily, at least weekly. And once you're in the program, you do meet with me in person at least once a month. So we are doing major case management, making sure that this is something that you can do within 15 weeks, and making sure that you also get the help outside the community that you need.
Why is this a good fit for what y'all do here, Kurt, and the ministry y'all do here?
Well, our focus from our very beginning has been upon helping people who struggle because of conditions in their lives, economic, they may have been impacted by mental illness or addiction problems. And we feel like this program is just an important supportive piece for moving them forward towards employment. And we all know how important employment is to overall stability. I mean, it's hard to maintain housing. It's hard to take care of your basic needs if you don't have a stable job. And so we feel like this fits in perfectly with our overall vision of being a holistic ministry that provides emotional, spiritual, and physical support to persons.
So we have a Facebook that we update daily, South Main Chaplain and Mercy Center on Facebook. And we also have a website, southmainmercy.org.
And how long have y'all been doing this now, Kurt?
We are in our 8th year. We've just celebrated our 7th year anniversary back at the end of June. And we have been so blessed with the support of the Anderson community and the United Methodist Church, the United Way of Anderson County, and just many generous individuals. Our dream from the beginning was that we would be a diverse community of faith, which we are, and that we would help build bridges in the Anderson area between segments of our community that may not have even had opportunity to be aware of each other in the past. We're really grateful for the things that God has done in our midst, and we've got to be a part of it.
And if somebody's watching this and thinks, well, what can I do to help? How can people support what y'all are doing here?
Well, of course, financial contributions always help us out, and you can make those on our website, or you can mail a contribution to South Main Chapel and Mercy Center, P.O. Box 13545, Anderson 29624. Volunteer, Jenny Craddock is our volunteer coordinator. You can call our number 864-437-8298 and speak with her if you're interested in volunteering here. And then we just love for folks to come hang out and kind of see what's happening among us and get to know us. Sunday worship's a great time to get to know the community here. And we do that at 11 o'clock, followed by lunch. And so, yeah, I would say those are the main ways.
And you do have, like you mentioned, United Way, there are people that are partnering with you guys here on a daily basis. Is that correct?
Oh, absolutely. We couldn't do this on our own. You know, the partnerships that we have been blessed to have been just the lifeblood of what we do. So we have a great working relationship with the Anderson Oconee Pickens Mental Health Center. Mm-hmm. We have a counselor that is assigned to our location and spends time here several times a week, and we are able to support clients that she's working with, and likewise we are able to refer to her people that we have met who need mental health services. We also have a counselor that comes one morning a week from South Carolina Vocational Rehabilitation. Again, we can refer people to him or vice versa. We have a volunteer nurse practitioner that's here 2 mornings a week, and so she's able to talk to people about medical issues. Can you think of other partnerships?
We work closely with Favor, Salvation Army, Hope Missions.
Right.
Lots of the local nonprofits, along with the government-run agencies here in Anderson.